Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ashley, and if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking onto my channel. I hope you like it, subscribe, and share with your friends. But if you're an OG, thank you so much for returning to my channel. I appreciate you guys. So today we're going to be talking about something that's like very personal to me, right? I've talked about this a lot to my friends, to my family, to anyone that really does know me, but I thought I would like do a video on exactly why I share this sentiment. So today I want to talk about why I don't want to have kids for the foreseeable future. I know this is something that is dismissed so much in younger people because they're like, you don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll get the kid, or you want the kid, or you the man will make you want the kid anyway, or something like that. And so I would like to document this and have this video out because I think it's important to validate every young girl out there. By young, I mean in your 20s and above, I'm not saying at 15 you can't know if you don't want to have children. I know people who have said they've not wanted to have children for years. But of course, when it pertains to certain actions, you can only take them as an adult. So what I'm talking about is people who have that power now. So I've known that I didn't want kids for a while. Like at first, like every other girl, I dreamed of having babies. And I think for me, I wanted twins specifically. I think a lot of us want twins anyway. I wanted the cutest identical twins. But to be honest, as I started to question and deconstruct a lot of things in my life, the systems in our lives, misogyny, religion, patriarchy, how family dynamics work, and my own traumas as a person, I started to realize that I don't think that that's the path I actually want to take. And the only reason why I'm fantasizing or dreaming about it is because this is something that has been told that I should want. Like I've been told that I should want that type of path. But when I really interrogated myself and asked myself a question like, do I really want children? Like with everything that they actually entail outside of the romanticization of having children. And I realized that I don't think that that's something that I qualify for. Now, I've mentioned like romanticization of having children. I think that is the biggest PR we have in our societies, actually, not even in this country, not in this continent, everywhere. It's the biggest PR we have because we make it seem like as if it's not what it is. So let me give an example. Having children is a blessing from God. Having children means that it will give you drive in life. Like even if you don't have anything, it will suddenly provide you so much drive and you'll get everything when you have children. Children are never a mistake. What's the other one? Some people think that children are what's going to make their relationship thrive or flourish or even bear more fruit. So there's like this cute romanticization about like what children are, and it sells the PR without selling the reality, especially to you as a woman, because parenthood is usually motherhood, if we're being 100% honest. If as a woman, for you, your considerations when it comes to having children should be much, much stronger, because in our societies, that burden mostly falls on the mother. So let's debunk a few of these. Like, first of all, children are a gift. I don't think children are a bad thing, but children are not a gift. Children are human beings. They can be, you could get a child who is Barack Obama, you could get a child who is Hitler. You get a child who is the future president of tomorrow, or a future doctor, or a future whatever it is that you guys consider to be positive occupations in society. And you could get a terrorist. You could get a murderer, you could get a psychopath, you could get a narcissist. And that's neither here nor there. It's just how, like, we're human beings. Everyone who is a working adult today was somebody's child. So at the end of the day, all these terrible people that we see here today, that's children. Those are previous children. And so this whole thing of like, oh, they're a blessing. No, they're not. They're just human beings that you're bringing forth. You're performing a function. That's the reproductive function. Let's not try to add so much sauce and spice to it. And can your child be a blessing? Absolutely. But I don't think children are inherently a blessing. I don't think that. I just think children are responsibilities, as they should be. Two, I respect children as entities, and I've noticed that a lot of people want to have kids because they want to dominate over people who don't have the same power as them. A lot of parents treat their children as not just extensions of themselves, but as people that they can exercise whatever sort of power over. Doesn't matter whether it's for your good, not for your good, whether it's right, whether it's not right. At the end of the day, if they want to have, if they're having you and you're at their mercy, then it means that you should co-sign or suffer whatever fate that you've been given through parents. So I think a lot of people actually who have kids don't sit down and really think about what the hell it means to have children, or if they really even desire that as a reality for themselves. I think people who decide and say, I don't want to have children, take the time to actually sit down and think to themselves, what does that actually entail outside of the glossy version of it? So for me, the first reason why I don't think I want to have kids is because I think it's such a permanent thing. Like, man, that's somebody you have to know forever. Like, whether I like you, whether I don't like you. And by the way, I said that whether I like you or don't like you because parents do like and dislike their children. Like, that's another thing that's not talked about. Parents don't just automatically like you because they're your parents. That's a lie. That's the biggest lie in the world. People wouldn't have the traumas that they have if parents just automatically liked their children. They don't. You could very well not like that kid. But even if it wouldn't go as drastic as that, I just don't want to be permanently tied to somebody for the rest of my life. Like that, it even feels suffocating. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm supposed to be with you 24/7, and as a woman, that is most probably the life that you're going to get, because there's rarely any real support for mothers in the reality of the society that we live in today. And then being tied to somebody. When you have a child with somebody, you're tied to that man for life. It doesn't matter if you guys broke up in 004. Like, if you have a child together, then it's for life. Because even if that man is a deadbeat, you see his son or their daughter in his eyes. Like, they're each. And I just don't know what I would do if already breakups for me are very like that absolute thing. If I'm done, I'm done. Like, we're not going back and forth. I'm not spinning the block. I don't do that. But now I have something that is a consistent reminder of your presence in my life. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And there's a lot of reproductive abuse that happens to women that is not talked about. Growing up, the boys tell us that we trap men with babies. But if you're an actor, like you're an adult now and you see how the world works, men trap women with babies. They see you thriving in your career. They see you growing. They see you evolving. And they're like, oh, time to put a baby in her. Or if you're somebody who's very beautiful, very conventionally attractive, and they see that will slow you down in their heads, they're like, this is something that is going to like bring you down to earth. Because obviously pregnancy is a whole thing. It's a very serious thing. They will impregnate you. And men talk about this all the time. So let's not even act obtuse in the comment section. This is something that they openly admit all the time. They keep women pregnant for certain reasons. So for me, I'm not allowing anyone to try and steal my light because they want me to be trapped with their baby. That is actually one of my biggest fears. And that's one of the reasons why I had to rush to cut my tubes, because I kept thinking, I don't want anyone to one-up me, and then now I'm stuck with a child that I can't be there for emotionally and through everything, because I think children deserve the utmost respect. They're entities of their own. We're all our own people at the end of the day. We're not extensions of anybody else. We're not here to please everybody else or to be what other people want us to be. Like, at the end of the day, we're our own human beings. I'm not here extending somebody else's life. This is my life. And so I think children are not respected as entities. They're not respected as full human beings. And so a lot of people are not equipped to be parents, in my opinion. And I think also people don't understand how trauma actually works. People think when you say, oh, for me, I went through this, I just won't do that to my child. That's not really how trauma works. Chances are you're going to repeat the things that you did, or you're going to have strong desires to repeat the things that your parents did to you. However, what actually makes more people go down that line of still doing the same things that were done to them is because when you do that bad thing, instead of confronting yourself and saying, no, I'm turning into the monster that I said I would never be, let me go, 1, apologize, 2, change course, try to be better. That's too much it hurts you guys' egos too much, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. So instead, you rationalize what you just did. And that's what our parents did as well. When our parents tell us things like, you won't understand till you get there. For me, in my head, I've always asked myself, how can it ever make sense that somebody's beating their partner? That's never okay. There's no context where it's okay for you to beat your partner. There's no context for domestic violence to ever be okay. There's no context for me, in my opinion, for you to cheat on the person that you say you love when they're pregnant, when they're not pregnant. Like, infidelity doesn't make sense. But you see why it will make sense, why they tell you it makes sense in the future, is because as human beings, when we do bad things, we rationalize them. So we create excuses around them and we say, no, you know, it's what it is, because that protects our egos. So now, instead of you looking in the mirror and saying, I've become exactly as despicable as my parent, you tell yourself, no, like, now I understand what my parent was talking about. I see a lot of deadbeat fathers and potential deadbeat fathers talking about this. They say, you know what, I understand why our dad left my mom. Like, she's insufferable, like, because their partner now is insufferable and all of that. Of course, now that you don't want to take care of an ailing wife and her child, they're now insufferable, and now you understand why your father left you, so you're gonna leave your child as well. You're rationalizing, because that has nothing to do with your child, you know? So at the end of the day, I have my own traumas and I have my own misgivings, and I just don't want to pass those things down to a child. I don't think anyone deserves that. I don't think any child deserves to be tried on like that, you know? So, I mean, would I probably be a great parent? I think so. I love children. I respect children. I'm committed consistently as a person to trying to better myself in truth, in honesty, not to lie to myself and say that I'm better than everyone or this. Like, I want to be honest with myself when I'm failing and when I'm doing great. However, sometimes that's just not the case. Like, we're human beings and you never know what you're going to do to that kid. So I don't want to engage in that. I don't want somebody who looks like my ex in my house. No. I don't want that. So for me, that's just a very big deal to me. I don't want that for myself. And then also, I really never got to enjoy so much of my childhood because of certain things. And so my adulthood is very much like a love letter to myself. Like, I'm here for me. I'm the princess. I'm the baby. I'm the child. I'm the everything. Like, I'm taking care of me, you know? So to me, it's very important that if somebody else comes into the picture being a child has needs, and as they should. You brought that child here, not them. So they would absolutely require everything out of me, but I just don't have what to give. I don't have what to give. The one that I have is for myself, to be honest. So I just don't want to engage in that. I mean, it could change, but that's just not something that I think I want to engage in. So how many reasons have I given? I feel like they're all kind of intertwined. Reproductive abuse, being permanently tied to a partner, being permanently tied to a child in the first place, childhood trauma. I want to live my own life and be separate from all of that. But to be honest, I think that people should want to actually have kids, and they should be. In my regime, there'd be a vetting process before you become a parent, because a lot of you are not equipped to be parents. Like, you're just doing things for, like, today I got knocked up, let me have a kid. Today I had this with this person, like, let's have a kid. Like, you guys don't even care about the partners that you're bringing your children in with. Like, that's the truth. Like, just because this person is a cute rendezvous, I think when people think about children, they just think about how it affects them as people, but they don't think about things that affect those children. If you're having a kid with this boy that maybe you are just having fun with, and that's absolutely okay, but you know he's not a serious person, even if you might have the capabilities and the capacity to take care of your child on your own, your child is not going to forget that they have a father. They're not going to forget that. So at the end of the day, when they have an incompetent father to look to, and they're rejected and they're not cared for and they're not loved for, that wound will still exist. Even if you care for your kid, like, that wound will still exist. So I've just never understood when people talk about, like, have a kid for yourself. But the kid is not just about you, it's about the two of you. If you want to do that, I would say the best thing to do is to have a sperm donor, because if you're actually like going to a sperm bank and having like a sperm donor, that's very different, because you don't know who it is. They also don't know you just got qualities of a child that you want. That's okay, because the child is not being rejected. The child is not being, no one has removed themselves from their lives or anything like that. Like, this was, I want to have a baby. I have the capabilities to love this child. Let me do it this way. But if you're having a kid with somebody that we know, that you know, that's bound to affect that child, because they're not going to receive the same love from their parent. They're going to ask, why doesn't my dad love me? You know, why doesn't my mom love me? Because I'm talking a lot about dads, but there's so many moms that don't love their kids. But that will be for a separate video. There's so many moms that get exasperated and project onto their children, and they make their children's lives a living hell because they don't have the capacity to be parents. But you know what we tell them? It's your nature. It's normal for you to have kids. You should be able to get the hang of this. There's absolutely nothing that is written in our manuals that makes it easy to have children. Children are difficult for mothers and for fathers. And we like to glorify this image of mothers have it all figured out. They don't. They're struggling and you guys don't give them support. And so they become terrible parents. But we're not even going to recognize them as terrible parents because, again, that goes against the whole philosophy and romanticization of the family unit. That a mother is always a mother. A mother is never wrong. A mother is absolutely wrong. You know why? Because she's a person. There's nothing divine in her. She just had a kid. If a child has a kid at 13 years old, does that make them a divine human being? No. It means that they had sexual intercourse, they produced a child. That doesn't transform her brain into anything else. If anything, it forces her to grow up quick. But that doesn't make her right or an angel or an alien. It just makes her a human being with a child. And I think we need to stop using those terms because they blur what is the actual reality on ground, because mothers need help, they need support, and some of them need calling out because they're actually terrible parents. But I digress. That's a video for another time. So for me, basically, I don't want children because I have nothing to offer them. If we're making it in simple terms, I have nothing to offer them. The little love I have in my heart for now is to heal me and myself, and maybe have a partner. People think when you say you don't want children, it means you don't want a partner, but that's not true. For the first time in history, like, so many women are deciding that they want to be child-free, but that doesn't mean we don't desire love. Like, I would like a partner who also does not want kids. And there are men that we're seeing these days that actually do not want children as well. Albeit, I would say I've not seen that many, but they're there. So for people to dismiss it and say that you don't want to get married or you don't want to have children is not correct, because we do want to have love in our lives. We just don't want to have a kid. If anything, probably a dog. I think I'm going to be a dog mom. I think I'm going to make a great dog mom. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found something that you relate to. If you relate to any points that I've made, or you have other points to add, please put them in the comments section. I'd be interested to interact and find out, because this is a topic that I'm so passionate about. So if you finished the video, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, share with a friend. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe if you've not subscribed. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.